Hi guys, this is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. We are here today with kind of sort of the last full week of Empties Lord Jesus, of Empties for the month of April, my wax empties. So if you're interested in seeing what I warmed and what I got through and what I thought about it, then please stay tuned. Okay, so first, before I even talk about my empties, I have to say that the wax community suffered a huge loss this week. Miss Amanda, I believe her last name is Dixon. I hope I'm not butchering that. Y'all know I am never prepared. Let me double check and make sure that I have the name right, because I don't want to mess it up. And I should have looked it up. Yeah, I mean, I did have it right. Okay, so anyway, the wax community suffered a huge loss this week. Miss Amanda Dixon, who is the owner of Salt Mountain Melts, she passed away this past week. And it was a huge shock, I think, to all of us. You know, her wax was loved by many. She was a beloved vendor by many. And, you know, I just feel like the wax community is this small-ish community where, you know, I don't want to say minute, but like certain group of us just really vibe and find joy and happiness in all things that smell good. And we were blessed enough to have Amanda in our lives as someone who shared her gift with us. So please know that I am praying for her and for her family, because, you know, I kind of feel like losing someone, no matter the age or time, is always tough, right? But there's an extra added layer of, to me, like shock and grief when you feel like this person had so much more life to live, y'all. And Amanda was young. And so I am just praying hard for her husband and her family and just, you know, everyone that's been impacted by it. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there before I even bother to talk about the empties, because I know a lot of us in the wax community right now have heavy hearts and we're just, you know, all kind of dealing with that in our own way. So I'm praying for you all as well. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my little things. I got through I guess an okay amount this week. I honestly could have gotten through more, but I have been, especially lately, all about warming what I want to when I want to. Like, so I have some things next week. You will probably be like, you finished a ton. And some of that was just like little pieces of wax that, yes, I'm putting on some chapstick as I talk. And if you hear noise outside, my husband is weed eating and cutting the grass. So, but anyway, I had like some little pieces that I just didn't use. So those will probably be in next week's empties. But anyway, let's start with I have one clam and 2 tubs. So the clam that I have is from CQ Handcrafted Wax Melts, and this is in Pink Coast. And this is hints of lemon, marine air, sea greens, pink salt, pomelos, red grapefruit, sweet mint, and fluffy marshmallows. And this was poured in April of 2024. And I warmed this in my bathrooms, and this threw beautifully for like at least 24 hours. This is a fabulous, to me, fresh, aquatic, heavy on the grapefruit scent. So if you like those types of scents, you should definitely pick it up. Anya did bring this back in her last RTS, and so I do believe that this is a scent that is here to stay. Okay, we have 2 tubs. The first one is from Creamy Zucchini, Lord Jesus. The first one is from, sorry, I got a text from my mom, and that threw me off because, okay. All right. The first one is from The Pharmacist's Daughter, and let me respond to this really quickly. All right, so the first one is from The Pharmacist's Daughter, and this is called Creamy Zucchini, and this is zucchini bread, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, and marshmallow fluff. I got this in April of 2024. Y'all, this is when I had to make myself finish because it is so good. This is the creamiest zucchini boardwalk marshmallow clouds scent that I have tried, I think, ever. I warmed this only in my bedroom. I didn't warm it in my open concept, and it did so good. It was so soothing. I'm a person, I warm bakery when I go to sleep. If it's not lavender, it's normally bakery. I enjoy bakery scents. I find them soothing to go to sleep to, and this one fabulous. Like throws all night, well into the next day. You could probably get at least 24 hours out of it. I'm so sad to be out of it, but I am happy to say that the Pharmacist Starter did just recently have a pre-order. And I have been looking at like their list for like the past several months, and I would see a couple things and be like, but this past list I finally was like, okay, this is your time, girl. And so I got 2 Boardwalk Marshmallow Cloud blends and like 5 or 6 other things. I think I got like 7 tubs. So like I said, I primarily warm their bakery scents in my bedroom. I just love it. And the Pharmacist's Daughter, while I have had issues with their okay, hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Y'all know it wouldn't be me if there was not a video with something. I started hearing beeping. I have a little like robot vacuum. Got to take the house help, like cleaning help where we can. And then I heard my daughter knocking. So when my husband cuts the backyard, she likes to go out there with him and hang out, and she was ready to come in. So anyway, we were talking about creamy zucchini from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I was saying previously, when I say previously, it was like a year ago, I wasn't very happy with how they were shipping things, but they have since made corrections. I've heard great things about how people have been receiving things as far as shipping goes. And so, like I said, their bakery is really, really good. And I'm down to like only 2 or 3 more things from them. So I placed an order, and when it comes in, I'll definitely be sharing it with y'all. But needless to say, creamy zucchini is a fabulous one, and I can't wait to get another tub of this. So yeah. Okay, next we have a tub from Lavender and Speckles. This is a customs that I did called Spring is in the Air, and this was fresh cut grass, juicy berries, citrus zest, and sparkling effervescent cherry. This was nice. And now I'm gonna be honest. Normally for me, fizzy scents are like powerhouses. They go and go and go. This is more on like the soft medium side. So while I love the blend, I do wish that it were stronger, but it performed decently enough. I would get this blend again because I really did enjoy it. I really enjoy fresh cut grass with like fruity scents. It's a good combination. That sneeze was my dog. Bless you, Chance. Okay, and then all we have left are bags. So we'll start with the first one, which is from Southbound, and this is Salty Siren, which is lavender marshmallow cream and salty sea air. I did not love this, and I think it's because this was heavy on the salty sea air. I like salty sea air mixed with fruit, but the lavender marshmallow cream in this, like I primarily got the salty sea air. The salty sea air definitely leaned a little salty, and I didn't get as much of the lavender, and this was also not the strongest, and normally Rachel's lavender blends are super strong, so I would not pick up this one again. Okay, from Teddy B's, we have One of a Kind, and this is baked waffle cones, caramelized vanilla, toasted marshmallow, brown butter cookie dough, and vanilla extract. I warmed this in my bedroom because I knew it wasn't going to perform in my open concept, and it was still light in my bedroom. It was a nice bakery scent, but honestly, the way it smelled on cold, I thought I would love this blend on warm, but it was just okay. It was nice enough, but not one I would pick up again. Okay, we have 2 from Knowles Farm Scents. First, we have Macaron on Cake Island, which is almond macaron, Palo Santo, and birthday cake. This was really good. Oh, I warmed this in my open concept, and I also warmed it in my bedroom one day. And Travis has a good Palo. I'm not like, you know, it's not like my absolute favorite Palo, but in this blend, I really enjoyed it. This is a great blend. I would absolutely pick this up again, so I hope he brings it back sooner than later. Now, let's talk about this one. Wild Berry Bake Shop. This is wild berry mousse, sugar cookie royal, and zucchini bread. Y'all, I put this on like before I brought my daughter to dance class one day, and when we got back, when I tell you my house smelled so good, every crevice of it, every inch smelled amazing. Now, this was not, she was not here for like a long time, but she was here for a good time. I probably got like a good 4 to 6-ish hours out of this, but my God, it was a good 4 to 6. Oh, I need more of this. I need more of Wild Berry Bake Shop, so I need to ask Travis to hopefully bring this back sooner than later. That one was so good. Okay, next from Southbound, we have Red, White, and Blue. This is blueberry cream, cherry marshmallows, and delicious birthday cake. Warmed this in my daughter's room on several days. She really liked it. This was long lasting. This lasted hours and hours and hours and hours. I enjoyed it. I would pick it up again because she really enjoyed it. So Now let's talk about this scent from Miss Audra and I Heart Wax. This is called Merlot in Paradise. This is black cherry Merlot, strawberries, cream, and Girls Weekend. I don't remember what Girls Weekend is, but I'm gonna assume it's some sort of fruity blend. So I put this in my warmers. It was like, I think it was Good Friday. I put it in my warmers. I was off that day, and I put it in at first. I was like, I don't really smell anything. Like, it's light, I'm not getting anything, da-da-da-da. I have realized that with I Heart Wax, like, you gotta give it a second to start to throw. But baby, when it starts to throw, when I tell you this thing threw all through my house for 24 hours. Like, I came the next day to change out my warmers and I could still smell it 24 hours later. This was so good. Argus Wax is just, it's phenomenal. Like, you gotta give it a little while to get going, but once it starts, it's gonna knock you in the face. It's so good. And also, I don't find a lot of vendors do black cherry Merlot blends or scents, and I love black cherry Merlot. It's one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works, so would absolutely purchase that one again. Okay, lastly, we finished a loaf from L3 and Sugar Cookie Royale. I've heard so many great things about L3 Sugar Cookie Royale, and I like it a lot in blends. I really enjoy it in blends. I don't think I'm like a I need Sugar Cookie Royale on its own type of girl. Like, it's okay, but I prefer it mixed with like some PPW or some zucchini bread or some birthday cake or a little Palo and a little wild berry mousse and vanilla birch. So I need something else besides just this. So never ever again would I purchase a whole loaf of Sugar Cookie Royale. It was unnecessary. This is during the time when we thought L3 was closing and I was panicking and just buying stuff to buy it. This is one I did not need at all, let alone in a loaf. So loving in blends in a loaf. Okay, so now let's talk about, sorry, I let my daughter in, right? And I have allergies, as we all know, because I'm always sniffling and stuff, but especially to like grass and dander and pollen. And just from letting her in, it has already irritated my my nose. Okay, so let's talk about my favorites for this week, right? Because they have to be favorites, of course. And here they are. And I think y'all should be able to guess based on how I went on and on and on. Creamy zucchini from the Pharmacist's Daughter. Every time I smell this, it is so good. If you like bakery and you like bakery's nighttime blends, if you could probably be more than sing open concept, but so good. I need another tub of that. Wildberry Bake Shop and almond, no, and macaron on Cake Island from Knowles. Chef's kiss. And then Merlot in Paradise from I Heart Wax. Just so good. So good. So those are all the things that I wore this week. I would love to know, first off, let me ask, since I'm always complaining about my allergies, do any of y'all out there have allergies? And if you do, are you like me where you take like the allergy medicine that's supposed to help with symptoms for 24 hours and you still are just out here suffering? Like, I guess I could take like a Benadryl, but Benadryls make me sleepy, so I just kind of, I'm a person who sneezes a lot and I do a lot of, because of my allergies. So it is what it is. So let me know down below, do you all have seasonal allergies or just any allergies in general? Also, has the temperature outside turned up for you all? Because it is definitely heading towards those 90-degree days for us. Y'all know I thrive in the warm weather, so unlike most, I am not complaining, but I am curious to know if it has started to warm up for you all, because by the end of next week, well, by the time y'all see this, it'll be almost May. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this and you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love if you decide to do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.